We have a very special service. This is Celebration Sunday, and I invite you to rise as you're able and join our guest artist, Gary Lynn Floyd, in these songs.
I'm actually from Houston. I was born here, so it's great to be back, and I'm honored to be with you this morning. All right, I invite you to sing along if you know this one. It goes like this. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Let's all sing it together, here we go. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
Ask you to welcome each other to the service with a handshake or a hug or whatever feels right to you.
a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. All right, I invite you to keep on your feet. Sing this with us. I'll sing a couple of lines. You sing it back. It goes like this. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. You sing. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. Sing that again. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. All together we sing. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. With a burst of energy, I rise to greet the world. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. Sing I rise again, here we go. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. I rise with a burst of energy. I rise, I rise. Last line, sing it. I rise, I rise. One more time. I rise, I rise. Thank you.
Do you know how brilliant your body really is? The body has keys to healing, and it's constantly communicating if you know how to listen. Join me at the Unity Women's group November 15th at Unity Church at 1:00 p.m. as I share some of the tools that I've learned as a stress management facilitator and mind-body energy healing practitioner, where we will learn to decode the secret language of the body for greater health and healing. It's a fun, interactive program, and you will absolutely feel relaxed, refreshed, rejuvenated, and have a better connection with your bestie, your closest ally, the body. My name is Jackie Cole, and I hope to see you there.
Jackie. Donna Leah Fisher directs that group. The Unity Women always has wonderful presenters, so I hope you will, ladies, hope you'll join for that. A couple things I want to let you know about. We have a celebration out in the courtyard today. We have wonderful things. So I don't know if you know that guy that's playing bass over there. That's Keith Vivens, everybody, in the house. Keith was our bass player of the band many, many years. He's now music director at Unity of the Woodlands, but we got him back today so he'll be leading the band out in the courtyard, and I've already put my request in for Brick House, so that's going to happen. So it's going to be great. So we have food, we have the band, we have the dance floor, there are bounce houses, those are for the kids. We have just a lot of activities, so make sure after the service you stick around and join us for the party out in the courtyard. I even think we might get Gary Lynn Floyd to sit down at the keys and play something for us. Unity, the community, will have a table out there, and they are accepting donations to support those who are affected by the government shutdown regarding the SNAP benefits. So if you feel like you would like to contribute to help keep hungry people fed, stop by their table and make a donation. We've also gathered the information we needed to, we have launched our Hurricane Melissa relief efforts. There are 2 organizations that we're going to be supporting. The church will be tithing, and we're asking you to join us in that. We have so many people in our community who are from Jamaica particularly, but other places in the Caribbean, and their families have been directly affected by this storm. And just as people were so kind and generous to us in Hurricane Harvey, we want to reciprocate now. So if you would like to make a donation to the Melissa relief efforts, you can go to our webpage, and if you go to Give, then there will be a drop-down menu, and you'll see a place where you can earmark your gift to go to that fund. Or you can write us a check, whatever you want to do, but it will all go to the good place. This Tuesday, this is Compassion Week. Hey, Pam Lewis, would you mind just standing up real quick? This is the CEO, the chair of Compassionate Houston. It's a wonderful organization, one of our partner organizations, and this is the week that we've been waiting for all year, Compassion Week. There are how many events, Pam? 20 events going on all over the city all this week to bring the consciousness of compassion more to the planet, more here in Houston. And we are doing our event this Tuesday. It's an incredible partnership with the Unity Fine Arts Fund. We're bringing in 2 wonderful poets from different places in the country. I know Rosemary's from Colorado. Where's James from? From Vermont. And they're coming, and Ken Gale and Gary Norian and I will be joining them right here on the stage, and we're calling it Oh Honey. It's an evening of sweetness for bitter times, and we're going to use the art to bring a sense of comfort and a sense of hope to what we're going through. So music, poetry, you'll want to be here for that. And that is at 7 p.m. right here in the sanctuary. And this is a free event. It is underwritten by Unity Fine Arts Fund and Compassionate Houston. Next week begins our coat and blanket drive, and I think it's going to be in the low 40s tomorrow morning. So imagine if you were on the street and you didn't have a warm coat or a blanket. This is the time for us to remember those less fortunate. So we do this every year. For the next 2 Sundays, bring a new or gently used coat or blanket or whatever, as many as you want, and we'll be collecting those to give to those in need. Growing by giving. We have been doing our pledge program since the end of September, and today is the culmination of that. We have done really well, and I'm going to invite one of our co-chairs to the stage to tell us all about it. Please welcome Trey Yates.
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day, right? Michael gave me some notes so I didn't miss any of the math, which is not one of my stronger points. Thank you all for those that participated in our pledge drive. We've had a tremendous response, and it just shows once again how generous our hearts are here at Unity of Houston. You understand the importance of giving. You understand the importance of making a commitment. And so we honor and thank you for all that you've done to make this a very successful pledge drive. Michael says that this program was the most successful that we've seen since COVID, and I'm happy to report that we are well ahead of where we were this time last year. As of Friday, drum roll, we stood at 314 individual pledges. Can I get an amen on that one? And $1.145 million in total dollars pledged. We continue to gratefully receive your gifts and your pledges, and you'll have an opportunity at various points in the service to fill out a pledge card if you haven't done so already. It really helps the board of directors and it helps the executive team plan for programs and services for next year, so we appreciate your commitment. I'm pleased to announce that today, and I think over the next couple of weeks, for those that pledged, we have a gift for you. It's an umbrella that says Unity of Houston, where everyone is welcome. So wherever you see a table, will there be some outside, out in the courtyard? It's just our way of saying thank you. It's been an honor, along with Phoebe Warren and Mike Wick, to serve as co-chairs this year of the Pledge Drive. And we can't thank you enough from the board of directors, from the executive staff, as well as Mike, Phoebe, and I. Thank you.
We really do appreciate you and Phoebe and Mike. It's the first time we've had the co-chairs like this, and it's really made a difference. We've received a lot of positive feedback from the work that you've done, Trey. I'd like to welcome any visitors we might have. If this is your first time here at Unity of Houston in person, out in the courtyard, right outside these doors, you'll see a welcome table. There'll be a team there, and we ask you to stop by there, and we have a gift for you. And we'd also ask you to fill out the connection card. You'll find out more about that. But the umbrella is not yours unless you pledge. Know that. Oh, I'm just kidding. We have a different gift for you. And then if you're watching online and you've not filled out our online connection card, I wish you would do that. It would just help us, like I said, connect to you. It lets us know who you are, how you found out about us, and whether or not you would like to be on our email list. Wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are most welcome here at Unity of Houston. And thank you for being a part of our family. Tuesday is Veterans Day. So you might notice we have the flag of our nation over here on our stage. We honor service deeply in this teaching. We know that we are here to give of our gifts to serve others. Jesus said, the greater love hath no one than this, that he laid down his life for another. And this is what our men and women in services have done for us for decades. And so we want to honor all of our veterans. If you are a veteran of the U.S. Armed Services, would you mind standing just so we can say thank you for your service? Thank you so much. We are so grateful. You mind remaining standing just for a second? We'd just like to do a blessing. So we just take a moment to just honor these souls who have said yes, who have put their own personal needs aside to stand for us all. So we give a blessing upon their lives. We give great gratitude for their service. Thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. Thank you. So I'm going to invite Gary Lynn Floyd to the piano. It's time for us to have our meditation. And let me tell you a little bit about this guy. I met him, I think, 36 years ago. I haven't said anything bad yet. Gary and I, we've known each other for 36 years. I did the math. We both were singing in the piano bar circuit in Dallas at the same time. But we had never worked together, ever, until the Unity cruise that we took in August. And many of you got to see us work together for the first time. I know, isn't that amazing? We never had. And so I invited him to come be a part of our celebration Sunday, and he came in a day early so we could really just hang out and write music. And we have so many parallel paths that we have followed in our life, and I'm just so grateful for your friendship and who you are as an artist. He has a wonderful new album. It's called G-Flow and the Tribe. And it's incredibly beautiful and moving music to get our energy going, and it's meant to be sung along with. And he's going to do one of those songs for our pre-meditation. He'll have a table out in the courtyard today. Stop by and just give him thanks, and if you still have a CD player, buy one. But go ahead and take us in, Gary.
Expand fully into this moment. I expand fully into this moment. Fully into. Fully into this moment. I expand fully into this moment. I expand fully into this moment. Fully into. Fully into this moment. I expand fully into this moment.
I invite you to breathe. breathe fully. So grateful. And Gary, if you wouldn't mind just continuing to play for our meditation. That is such a beautiful invitation for us to expand fully into this moment. This is the essence of meditation practice. Just a gentle, focused awareness, not on the future, not on anything that happened before, but this moment, right now. One of the best ways I know to do that is to simply follow the breath. So let's do that together. You might release all the air you're holding in your body. Just let it go. And then begin to breathe in fully. Follow that breath all the way in. Breathe out fully. And a simple breath mantra I would invite us to use, if it feels right, is on the in-breath to think or visualize the words, God is here. And if you would rather substitute a word, love is here, spirit is here, whatever works for you, life is here. And on the out-breath, the words, all is well. Just do that together for a few breaths. Breathing in, God is here. Breathing out, all is well. I'm reminded of the words of that medieval mystic Hildegard of Bingen, or maybe it was Julian of Norwich, maybe, who said, all shall be well, all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. In this experience called human life, incarnate reality, we all go through difficult, challenging times. Our lives have become disturbed in ways that we didn't ask for or wouldn't have ever foreseen. So how can we say that God is here and all is well in the midst of going through one of these difficulties? In our teaching, in New Thought, in Unity, we understand that beneath and surrounding all conditions is the unchanging presence of the Infinite One, that all form arises and disintegrates back into the no-thingness, that which is beyond names or words. And so everything is held by the love of God. Like oceans waves on an infinite ocean, all form arises and goes back into the ocean. So I invite us all to simply be aware of where we are in our lives. Are there places that we have been unable to perceive or feel the presence of the divine? And perhaps we've even convinced ourselves that God is not present in this situation or in that individual. So let this spiritual practice be a time of choosing to remember that God is here. And the psalm says, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. That in this journey of life, we will go through difficulties, but through our faith through our willingness to see God's presence through it all, we are revealed. We are transformed through these experiences into greater and greater awareness and experience that God is here. All is well. And all things are resolved into the love of God. And even though we may not be able to see it or know it experientially yet, we can claim it in our faith. We can declare it to be so. That even here, in this diagnosis, in this loss, in this disappointment, in this struggle, the life of God lives through me right here. And the truth of God's power and presence will be revealed here as healing, as restoration, as renewal, as new beginning. And so we trust and we rest in this truth. God is here and all is well. Amen.
As time has unfolded me, it has revealed to me life's nothing less than sublime. And with every thought I make, every last breath I take, may I be gracious and kind. Love, I invite you to open up this heart of mine. Love, cover me, light any darkness. Love, cover me, right every wrong. Cause me to see love over hatred and guide me to be faithful and strong. Love, cover me. Love, cover me. Kindness wash over me, make me a symphony, play every note you can find. Make me reverberate, gently deactivate, slowly flow out of my mind. Find me a melody, dance and let my anthem be. Love, cover me, light any darkness. Love, cover me, right every wrong. Cause me to see love over hatred and guide me to be faithful and strong. Love, cover me. Love, cover me. Love, cover me. I will not be shaken. I will not be moved. Love, cover me. May my heart awaken. Tenderness be proved. Love, cover me. Love, cover me. I invite you to sing this one word with me. It goes like this. Love, 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 love. Yeah, it's simple. Sing it with me. Love, 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 darkness. Love cover me, right every wrong. Cause me to see love over hatred, and guide me to be faithful and strong. Love cover me, love cover me. Sing that with me again, just that one word, lift it up. Love, 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 love. Yeah, fill up the whole sanctuary with it. Love, 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 love. Send it out all across Houston this morning. Love, 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 love. All across the country that needs it so much right now. Love, 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 love. Love cover me. Love cover me. Love cover me. Love cover me. Love cover me.
Thank you, Gary. It's so great having you here. I love that song. I asked Gary if he would sing that song before. Our message today, we are completing our 6-week journey, the heroic journey, answering the call. Stacy and I did the talk together to start it off, and I thought, well, let's bookend it. So I only had to write half a talk today, so we'll see, which I don't know how to do, so we'll see how we do on time. As I mentioned, and I could have given Gary a much more eloquent introduction. He is just an incredible artist. He has sung on stages all over the world, and now he's also led retreats. He just does amazing things. He's sung at all the great churches in our movement, Agape, Mile High, and he'll be doing their Christmas Eve services there. He's just an incredible artist. But it's, isn't he? Thank you. But it was so great just having these last couple of days to get to know you as a man, as a brother. We shared so many similar things in our story. Both of us musicians at a young age in the fundamentalist Christian church, and being exiled from that movement that had nurtured and loved us was challenging for both of us. And we had this path, which really is, that's our hero's journey. All of us have something that takes us out of the normal world, the ordinary world where we know what it is, but something calls us on the call to adventure, it's called. And sometimes it comes as, oh, I'm going to go do this thing, and sometimes it comes like, I'm no longer welcome here. Sometimes the call to adventure is a diagnosis or an unexpected death of a loved one. Sometimes that we are called out of the life in which we're comfortable, so that we can find a deeper truth of who we are. So this weekend, Gary and I wrote a new song. And you're not going to hear it yet. It's not quite there. But I will tell you, I feel like I got a brand new Cadillac. I am just like, it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. The interior is so nice. It's this thing that never existed on the planet. Friday, it wasn't even here. And yesterday, it emerged at my piano in my living room. And Gary started with a story I was sharing with him. I've shared it here in a sermon when a time I needed to know that I was going to be okay. And God showed up in a really interesting and miraculous way. And he heard that phrase, I'm going to be okay. And so I'm just going to share with you a little bit of the lyric. And he came up with this first part. I know I'm going to be okay. I've lived through everything I thought would break me. But get this, but love keeps finding ways to remake me. I know, I think they're going to buy the album. I think they are. Love keeps finding ways to remake me. I mean, we both just got chills, and we found this beautiful melody, and now more of the song has come. And this is the journey. that we've survived 100% of the challenges we have faced in our lives, every one of us, or we wouldn't be here. And whatever we're going through now, whatever our current version of the heroic journey is, we're going to make it through. And I love the line, love keeps finding ways to remake me. And the remaking, the transformation, what's really being transformed is we're releasing the false self and revealing the true self. So I mentioned Gary and I both came from that fundamentalist Christian background. And I have a joke because I love a sermon joke. I think you all know this by now. And this is an oldie but a goodie, but I don't think I've shared it here for a long time, but it is a rerun. But it was like this. I don't even need the notes. I've told. A fundamentalist Christian minister decided that his community had gotten a little lax with the do's and the don'ts, and they were doing some of the don'ts, he had heard tell. So at the beginning of his sermon, he had a little table before the pulpit, and he had 3 jars. In one of those jars, he poured some whiskey. In another jar, he poured some tobacco that he had there. In another jar, he poured some chocolate syrup. And without saying a word, then he placed a single earthworm into each one of the jars and closed the lid. And then he preached a hellfire and damnation service on the evils of drinking and smoking and overindulging in sweets. It was really, he knew he had them. And he was explaining all of this. At the end of the sermon, he pulls out dead worms from all 3 of the jars. He said, now do you see, brothers and sisters, the importance of living a clean and holy life? Can you tell me what is the meaning of this demonstration today? And a sweet little church lady in the back, and she said, well, I guess, Pastor, that if you drink and you smoke and you eat chocolate, you won't get worms. I think that one was just for me, but thank you. I enjoyed that. So I'm going to talk about conformity and transformation. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is Romans 12:2. And just the first part of it says this, do not conform to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I know we both tried to conform to the pattern of that fundamentalist teaching. We tried to make ourselves, I'll just speak for me now. I tried to make myself into what they needed me to be and expected me to be. And I worked at it. I worked hard. I did everything I knew to be what they told me I should be. But I was a gay kid. And they would love me and cherish me when I was singing my songs on Sunday, and then they would condemn and say horrible things about gay people. There was actually a man, our next door neighbor, once, not in the service, but in the fellowship hall, I heard him say, I think they all just need to be lined up and shot. And nobody disagreed with him. So it was unsafe for me. So I better conform. I better hide. I better try to be what they expect me to be. And my hero's journey came when I could no longer do it. The drive to be authentic overtook my need to be protected by those who I thought needed me to be a certain way. So, thank you. And the adventure began. My call to adventure on that hero's journey began with my life being completely turned upside down. All of the safety that I had from that faith community and the support of that tradition went away. I was in exile religiously. I was in exile spiritually. I no longer had a home. And through that process of leaving home, something began to happen. Something began to happen. I began to follow. Joseph Campbell is the guy that really kind of codified this idea of what we've been teaching of the heroic journey in his 1949 book, The Hero of a Thousand Faces. And he was talking to Bill Moyers, if you ever saw that PBS special from years ago. And this is what he said in that interview. He said, if you follow your bliss, you put yourself on a kind of a track that has been there in you all the while, waiting for you. And the life that you ought to be living becomes the one you are living. And when you can see that, Then you begin to meet people who are in your field of bliss. Hello, bliss people. And they open doors to you. I say, follow your bliss and don't be afraid. And doors will open where you didn't know they were going to be. I was telling Stacy as we were working on this talk this week, I have a wall on the third floor of my townhouse that's outside my bedroom. It's got just photographs. I have photographs of my family. I have photographs of friends. I have photographs of myself in those family photos. And then I have one photo my mom gave me of me at about 5 years old. Oh, was he a sweet kid? He was. And he already learned it wasn't okay to want to play with his girl cousin's dolls. He already learned it was not okay. And so I began to edit and hide. And I could see it in that little kid's face at 5 years old. And then I saw that there's a family picture when I was 18 with my 2 brothers, and my older brother and his wife had just had their first baby, who's now 40 years old. And I was my hair was very Oral Roberts University conforming. And I had on my tweed blazer and my V-neck red sweater and my tie, and I could see, and I knew what was going on in that kid's life at that moment. It was all coming apart. But I was trying so hard. And so as I'm looking at these photographs, I'm filled with compassion for that younger self that was so scared, terrified of what life might be without that church and that religion supporting me. Terrified, but knowing I had to be who I am. We did it at Big Sky a few years ago. Linda, you were probably there. Greg Montana did a process with us called soul virtue, heart virtue. And we spent all week working all these different processes, and we all come up with 2 words that he said, these are your heart virtues. These are the things that no matter what happens in your life, they're the most important values for you. And mine are compassion and authenticity. And it has saved my butt, frankly, that I can only tell a lie for so long. And telling the truth. What's that thing we say, tell the truth and shame the devil? What is that? But there's something about, it's the first step of recovery to admit that we are powerless over this thing we've been trying to control and do. And that was always the entry point for some new way to be born in us. And I'm looking at the photographs, and I have this group of friends that I've had since my freshman year at Oral Roberts University. They're still they're my family too. And I was thinking of the fellowship of the ring. That's my fellowship of the ring. In the Campbell quote, he said, we will call into our experience, into our field of bliss, people that will help us find the truth of who we are, support us on the journey. It feels miraculous to me that I found this tradition called the New Thought tradition, which is so inclusive, so supportive of the different ways human beings show up. And I was singing in a bar in Dallas, Texas, following my bliss, I guess, with a vodka between each shift, but that's a different thing. And a minister came in and asked me to sing at his church in Dallas, Texas. And I came into this teaching. I just so needed to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. My mind was so filled with self-criticism, self-doubt, shame that had been heaped upon me by the fundamentalist faith I grew up in and the family I grew up in, and I love them all. And this teaching began to offer me a different way of seeing myself, that I am not broken, that I am whole. It's only taken about 35 years to get to just to be where I am today. I always say that I'm a really quick learner except about anything that matters. This process continues. My journey continues. I continue to discover old pockets of false beliefs that keep me small. But I am following that bliss. I am drawing into my experience the companions that I need for this journey. And that does mean you. That does mean you. I'm so grateful you have come into my life. It's so beautiful. I got to meet his husband, Danny, I've actually met him here years ago, but it's just wonderful, wonderful lives that we have both made for ourselves. I'm so grateful. And on that note, May I introduce Reverend Stacy Collins.
Well, I love what you said, Reverend Michael, about this idea that the transformation comes in a different way of seeing ourselves. Because we've all been handed stories, and we've taken on these stories, and sometimes we're carrying them consciously, sometimes unconsciously we're walking around with these stories that are running. But where we have the power is in the power of choice. Which stories do we want to perpetuate and fan and nurture and keep going in our lives, and which ones are better laid aside? That's where our power is. So I want to speak to you a little bit about, last week I spoke about the sacred return, and we come back with an elixir and a treasure, and I found a treasure this week that I wanted to bring to y'all. It is a new word for me, and it was a word from one of my favorite spiritual teachers and speakers, Rob Bell, and I thought, you know, I'm a recent graduate of ministerial school. I'm pretty familiar. I may not know all the spiritual words, but this one was new to me, and I thought, well, if it's new to me, maybe it's new to y'all. And the word is this: unpigeonholable. Now, there's a reason why maybe that was a new word for me. So Rob was on a podcast called Midlife Chrysalis. Doesn't that sound cool? I invite you to check that out. Some of you might be familiar. And at the end of this particular podcast, the host asks the people to say, if you had to put a bumper sticker, like to describe you, a bumper sticker word or phrase, what sums you up? And that's what I love about Rob. He's like, well, you can't sum me up, come on, because I'm unpigeonholable. So he's kind of defying the thing in itself. And I look at this on this hero's journey that provides us this map of transformation that speaks to the way that humans have learned and transformed and healed through the power of story, through the power of going through obstacles, but by not thinking our way out of things, but feeling our way through them when we have the bravery to do so. So when we speak about that, this is what we're talking about with this heroic journey. The quest isn't so much a quest to vanquish enemies, overcome obstacles, slay external dragons. It's a quest to know of our own innate wholeness already and to come home to that truth and live life from that place. Live life with those new eyes, to take all the ways that we may have pigeonholed ourselves or may have been pigeonholed, because pigeonholes are lovely. I don't want to give them a bad name, but they're for pigeons. I look out here and I don't see any pigeons. Yeah, congratulations. You're a human being. They're lovely. Maybe next life you'll be a pigeon, I don't know. But they live in these little nooks and crannies, and we can, if we take on stories that diminish us, if we give power to those stories, if we don't learn to extricate ourselves from places where we are not safe, either psychologically, physically, we are invited to move externally. And yet, there's also the internal movement that is just as powerful. Just as powerful. So the quest for the hero then becomes what? And I think there are two reasons that we want to go on this quest, and I believe you all are on it or you wouldn't be here today. Not just because of this series that we're doing, but because something within you has yearned for, has sought, has experienced this in your own inner being. That there is more to life than the adjectives, all the adjectives in the world can be used to describe you. There's more to life than all the roles that you have played up until now. No matter your age, no matter your circumstance, no matter your physical expression, there is more to be revealed. And this is the beauty in the heroic journey, is this knowledge that we're not on a quest to be made whole. We're on a quest to know that we've been whole the whole time. Yeah? And the other piece of that is that we don't just hold I just figured out I'm made whole. See y'all. I'm going to go off on an island and retire now. You're good? Yeah. The idea is that we bring this back to community. And this is the power of spiritual community, and this is the power of sharing our stories with one another, is that I get to say, let me tell you about my wilderness moment. Let me tell you about the time I was parched in the desert moment. And not that when we don't judge one another, we say, oh, I've been there too. I've seen that too, because as sure as we are already whole, As sure as we are always and forever an expression of the infinite, the one life, one presence, one power, there's always more to unfold if we are willing to be unfolded. And sometimes that's all it takes. It's just a willingness to be unfolded. You don't have to see the next step on how you're going to do it. Just a willingness. I'm willing. I'm willing for the infinite expression of divine life to express through me in new ways that I could not have possibly imagined. And I know that you all have experienced this. And I love that Gary Lynn Floyd is here today. That music was so powerful in the choir. And Reverend Michael's going to share a song because I begged him to. And there's something about music that can crack our hearts open in a way and to allow us to accept that love, to express that love that we are, that we might not always be able to do in a conversation. Because it's not about being up here. It's about being in our bodies. It's about being able to fully feel. And it's interesting that Michael shared this lyrics, and I can't wait to hear that song. It sounds beautiful. But I was listening to one of my favorite praise songs this morning. It's kind of an unconventional praise song. It's by a band called Joseph. And the person that wrote the song, she's talking about this idea that she had kind of cut herself off from her spiritual life, but there was something that she still felt was pulling her. She was missing it. And she put it into these words. She says, once you know something, you can't unknow it. Once you feel the buzz of that lightning strike, once you see something, you can't unsee it. You've never been happier to lose a fight. And the fight that she's talking about losing is this resistance to our own divine expression. Believe it or not, that's what keeps us small. I couldn't do that. I can't be that big. I can't show up that way. What will people think? What will people do? If I'm suddenly different than the person that they've learned that they can count on to do everything for them, and then I stop, well, then who am I? Right? So there's this idea too, where I believe when Jesus says this in John 12:24, he says, unless a single grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains a single grain. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. So when you let go of who you thought you should be, or you let go of all those stories that are keeping you small, constricted, and you learn to include all of yourself, because there's nothing God's holding outside. Say, I love all of you except for that part, because you were an expression. You're an expression of the infinite, formless, changeless, deathless, eternal that needed to pour itself into a form just like you. So this is what I want to kind of leave you with today, is this knowing. I don't like to say for certain and get up here and this is the way. But there is one thing that I am completely and utterly to my core certain of, is that you, every single one of you, are right on time. Right on time. You are. That the divine in you is right on time. That it is unfolding in you exactly as it needs to in this moment. So all of those things that you think you need in order to be whoever it is you think you need to be, you have it already, honey. You have it. If you just allow yourself to accept it, allow yourself to be loved. And one of the things I love so much about this community is that there are people that will hold you in that as well. There are people, this is what we do here. We nurture and empower each other and transforming our lives, and we serve the world. Because when we transform our lives, when we're willing to see ourselves in wholeness, when we're willing to have compassion for ourselves, then we meet the whole world that way. And the world's asking for it, honey, for all of us to do it. There are no sideline players. You get off the bench and do this thing with us. And so at this time, I'd like to ask Reverend Michael.
I thought you were going to beg.
No, you see what he's like. So to sing us a song that he wrote, and I'll maybe let him talk about that, and then we're going to go into prayer together. I invite you just to listen.
And my iPad is not wanting to cooperate for this moment, but it'll be okay. We're good. I wrote this song 3 years ago out of a dark moment, out of a moment where I felt I was inadequate. I felt like I wasn't bringing enough to this job that was needed from me, and I felt, like maybe I didn't have all that you needed me to be. That lie has stayed with me all these years. And in a moment of being broken open by the pain of that, this song emerged. I turn it over. I surrender. I let go of my fear. I release and I remember your love is always here. Use all of me. Use all of me. All of me. God, use all of me. All my gifts, all my wounds. God, I give it all to you. Use all of me. All of me. I turn it over. I surrender. I let go of this fear, and I release, and I remember your love is always here. Use all of me. God, use all of me. Take my life, take my dreams, take my lies, take everything. Use all of me. All of me. For good. For good. For good.
Would you pray with me? Although we've all just been invited into a holy, holy prayer, God, use all of me. Divine life, use all of me, just as I am here today. Let my life, may all my uniqueness, all my quirks, all the things I'd rather not be a part of my personality, all the things I celebrate, all of them enfolded into what it means to express that one life as me. For each and every person, the sound of my voice, you do this in a unique and beautiful way. The divine had a need of exactly you to express itself in this world. So what I know and affirm are all the places in our lives, whether they be things that we celebrate or things that we'd rather keep hidden, or things that we are appreciated by others, or things that are gone on unseen. Nothing is unseen in the light of the divine. And so the divine uses all of it. And all we need to do is to make it welcome, allow it to infuse our body so that we may be expression of this one life, this one light. And so it is. Amen. Thank you all. Thank you all so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much. And so today, week 6 of our Touchstone series, we're concluding our heroic journey, but the journey continues. You should have received an affirmation card when you came in. If not, you can pick one up on the way out. But will you, with me, say our affirmation together. It's on the screen here. I live in freedom, rooted in love, and aligned with my higher purpose. Yeah.
So I'm going to invite the ushers to, we're going to complete our pledge program now with the sacred moment as well. We're completing both the Touchstone series and our pledge drive. And I know many of you have already filled out your pledge cards. We're going to make those available to you. So ushers, if you can go and pass out those pledge cards. This is not meant to be manipulative or try to make you do anything you don't want to do. I always like to say at Unity, we like to have a grown-up conversation around finances. You know that it takes money to keep this place open, to pay our staff, to do all that we need to do so that we can be a container of spiritual transformation. Our purpose statement does say that in community, we nurture and empower each other, transforming our lives that we may serve the world. And so if you haven't filled out your pledge card, I invite, and maybe this isn't for you, you might be just visiting today, or maybe you're not sure that this is your community, but here's what the ask is this. If you plan to give a single dollar or more to Unity of Houston next year, starting in 2026, I just ask you to put it to a commitment and say, I'm going to pledge $1 a week, whatever that is for you. And so as the pledge cards are coming out, just give you a moment that if you haven't yet done so, and if you have already done so, just invite you to hold your sacred commitment to this community, to keep us here, to keep this beautiful work of transformation going. Stacy, what else would you like to say about this?
I'd just like to thank you all again. Thank you to our pledge committee. And just to know that whatever size of gift you give, it is a blessing to you, to us, and to you, and to our entire community. That every single gift is honored and appreciated. And we know that it goes forth to do a mighty work, and that the more of us that can contribute, the more of us that can be co-partners in building something beautiful that doesn't just stay in these buildings, but it really goes out to Houston and beyond to bless the world. So we just are so grateful and bless every gift. Yeah.
And so if you're commitment phobic, it's okay. We really aren't trying to make you feel uncomfortable, but we do want you to, there is something about putting our name on something. And you can change that commitment at any time. You can call, if your situations change, you can increase that pledge at any time. Or you can put it on hold, whatever you need to do. It's just I know that when I stepped into this, it was scary earlier in my life. And it has brought me so many rich blessings of giving where I am spiritually fed. And so I love filling out my pledge card, and I increased it this year because I believe in the power of increase. So we'll just give you a moment here while we're just having a blessing of this, just holding this space. And so whether you're filling out your card or whether you're just honoring the beautiful work that is done in this room and in all the rooms on this campus, just taking a moment to send your loving energy to Unity of Houston right now. So with gratitude for all we've been given, we give gratefully. We support this work that has been ongoing for 106 years of being a place where people's lives are transformed, where we preach an inclusive and celebratory gospel, that wherever we are is right where God needs us. And we are the ones we've been waiting for. So bless this pledge drive. May we use these funds with such integrity and grace to continue the work that is ours to do. Thank you, God, for every person in this community. Thank you, God, for all the people that this community reaches. And so it is. Amen. So when the offering is taken in a few moments, if you did fill out your card, we just invite you just to gently place it place it firmly into that offering basket. But thank you so much. We will give you an update as we get closer to a final number of our pledges. But ushers, if you can come forward to take our offering now.
Put that thing in the offering bag. So this is our time to bless our offerings today. So I invite you, however you choose to give, and if you're including your pledge card, that's wonderful as well, that this is your opportunity to also stand together and bless the work that is here. Bless our offerings together. So will you say the offering blessing with me, please? Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all the good I am and have, all the good I give and receive. And so it is.
Michael, I'd like to thank you for having me. I love you. Thank you so much. The song I sang earlier, Love Cover Me, I wrote with my partner, Danny. He couldn't be here. He's in Reno with our 2 dogs, Judah and Bodie. But his sister, Robin, and her kids, Jessica and Darren, are here, and I'm so glad that you're here. So I invite you to sing this with me. It's a call and response. I'll sing a line again. You sing a line back. It goes like this. We have come here to love one another. You sing. We have come here to love one another. We have come here to let our love show. Sing it. We have come here to let our love show. We are family. We're sisters and brothers. We are family. We're sisters and brothers. And we carry this love everywhere that we go. And we carry this love everywhere that we go. Whoa, 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 sing it back. Whoa. All right, we'll sing this all together. We have come here to love one another. We have come here to let our love show. We are family, we're sisters and brothers, and we carry this love everywhere that we go. We carry this love, sing that. We carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love everywhere that we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's sing it again. We have come here to love one another. We have come here to let our love show. We are family, we're sisters and brothers, and we carry this love everywhere that we carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love everywhere that we carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love. We carry this love everywhere that last line. We carry this love everywhere. One more time. We carry this love everywhere that we go.
So Gary will be out in the courtyard, and go visit him. Thank him for being with us today.
Y'all are ready to carry your love out to that dance floor. But first, we have a few announcements. This Wednesday at midweek at Unity in the Pyramid at 7 p.m. Please join us for Emily Williams. It's a fantastic event, and I hope you all join us for that. The next one we're going to talk about today is Parents' Night Out. Woo, that's this. Oh, that got an applause. Yes, you parents are ready. Well, you got to wait till Friday, though. Go ahead and sign up on the website to let us know how many kids to expect. You can hang on till then, I hope. Next Sunday is our new member orientation for anyone that is seeking to become an official member of Unity. You must be 18 years old and have attended for 6 weeks. You can sign up on the helpful link section of the website. So for all the information on all of these things and much, much more, go to unityhouston.org and see the helpful links section. And now we would like to welcome our kids.
like to tell me what they love about unity. Adrienne, I'm coming to you.
Yay. I love about unity that everybody here is nice and that you can be a lot of friends.
I love that. I always say that the reason we pledge is to make sure that unity is here for these kids so they don't have to go to the church I went to. That's what I'm saying, so no kidding. Who else would like to share what they love about unity?
What I love about unity is that it has a lot of loving people.
That's true. That's brilliant. Somebody else would like to share what unity is? What do you like about it?
I like how unity it has its Christian values in a way that kind of supports it supports the people a part of it.
Yes, that's
and,
right. Oh.
And like a not like mean way, so people don't need to like see Christianity as a bad thing, but rather like.
That's good. Who else? Oh, we got some more down here. We got two more. What is unity? What do you love about unity?
I love about unity is when people get to come together and sing songs.
Yeah, that's good.
That people in here can come with their family and enjoy.
Yeah.
It's not the church you went to.
That's right. We did not plan that.
I like how it's like a family. We're all one together, and it also occupies my Sunday.
There you go.
I love about unity is that whenever we all come together and it feels like we're all one big family.
Oh my gosh, and on that mic drop, we love our kids, we love this church. Thank you for being with us. Now I invite you to stand as you're able as we sing our peace song and close our service. Prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God watches us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And we proclaim today that God is good.